live from NBC Night Show, from the show called The House on Fire. Here's our host, Acca Chan.
Hey! Quiet down, guys. Alright, so the other day I went to a bubbles tea store and I got my typical honeydew slush tapioca, which really isn't really tea, ironically enough said. But I thought about it when I was waiting for my drink, and I realized throughout my whole lifetime, I've only been really drinking the typical Chinese tea you get at a dim sum restaurant, and those, bubble teas that you can't really consider them as tea, authentic tea. So I thought about it. I was speaking to the bartender about just tea in general, the topic, and he seemed really interested in talking to me about it. He gave me a whole background about it, about how there's so many different flavors, how there's teas from different cultures. That was quite interesting. So I told him about, our show, The House on Fire, and I asked him if he wanted to come in and be part of my show for a talk. So I proudly present to you my guest, Adrian Mo. Hi. Hey. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Alright, so after speaking to you the other day, I sort of thought about it, and I was wondering, how exactly did you get into this whole obsession with your tea?
Well, the whole story was that, basically I've been working in a tea shop for quite a while, and, I've been able to sample different types of teas all over the world because we get it imported and everything, so, I just noticed the different flavors and the textures that each had, so that's how my whole obsession began, and, I brought in 5 different samples. These 2 right over here are the Tazo teas. We got the green ginger, which is green tea base, the passion one, which is herbal infusion. That also came along with the organic chai, which is the spice black tea, which I find to be very interesting because of that flavor right there. And these other 4 is just the green tea, and this is one of my personal favorites, the rice tea. Yeah, and we also have oolong tea, which is usually just, in the dim sum restaurants and everything we tried. And one of the most interesting ones is from Tim Hortons, the apple cinnamon. I think that's gonna blow your taste buds away.
Sounds pretty interesting. Well, it seems like you have quite actually a wide variety of teas here. Just hearing all these names and your, brief descriptions seems pretty interesting already.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I have a really large variety at home. I have this huge collection. I know it may sound like a weird fetish, but
no, I understand that you there's your obsession, this is your life.
Yeah, this basically is my life.
Yeah.
These are only 5, but there's a lot more to come.
Yeah. Well, I heard you talking about that at the tea shop the other day. But sorry to, we gotta cut to commercials. We'll be right back.
Okay.
This message is brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Tired of your picture lying around? Look at this. Lying on the bed. Presenting a new product. Levitator. It holds your picture up, keeps it nice and tidy and clean. And back to you, Bob. Thank you, Jim. Get your orders now for only $9.99. Place your order. 416-925-3398. Oh my god, I got my levitator! And we're back on House on Fire Show. And here's our host, Acca Chan.
Hey, so we're back from commercials. And during commercial break, we actually brewed the tea already from our guest Adrian. So, Adrian, tell me about these teas.
So, well, the first thing to do when you sample tea is, let's just sample this first one here, the organic chai black spice tea. So what you have to do first is you have to smell it before you actually drink it.
Yeah.
And then, after you drink it, it'll determine, if that actual flavor was what you were smelling. So let's start this off.
Whoa, really strong.
Really strong.
Really strong.
Yeah.
So this is a spicy black chai tea, right?
Pretty strong. So
really,
yeah, how
really distinctive taste. It's actually a little bit spicy.
spicy? Yeah, well, you know, that's what this tea is. The spicy tea.
Alright.
Yeah, and in the name, you know.
Would you like some?
Yeah, sure, I'll try some.
Alright.
This one's actually one of my favorites, you know, because you don't come across a lot of teas that have that spicy taste at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
That's the first time I've ever seen it.
Let's move on to the green tea.
Green tea?
Yeah.
So I smell it first.
Yeah, smell it first before you drink it.
I actually heard a lot about green tea, but I actually never tried some.
Could I have some? Kind of thirsty.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. One of my favorite teas, you know, it's just so smooth. It's funny because it's in a green cup too, and it's green tea, you know. All right, so let's try the next one, which is the rice tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Forgot to smell it, by the way, but that's okay. It's okay.
I'm not used to that new habit.
Yeah.
This one actually a little plain, but it's actually. This is the rice tea, right?
Yeah, it's the rice tea.
Rice tea? Yeah, I can actually.
You can taste the rice, right? Yeah, you can brew it straight from rice, so.
Yeah.
God, that's something to do.
There's actually green at the bottom. Right?
Yeah. Because you know we just now on the commercial break we brewed it straight.
Yeah, I saw
the
you.
rice. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's refreshing too. Yeah, and the other one we have is the oolong tea.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really thirsty.
Okay.
Yeah, remember to smell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you drink it.
Yeah. It's really good though. Smooth. So, what do you think of it? It's just the same old ones that you always drink, right? But
no, like this one actually tastes a little different. I guess it's the quality probably.
yeah,
because
you know we only import the highest quality stuff. So yeah. So yeah, the next one we have is actually the Tim Hortons apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
You know, it has this really interesting flavor.
Yeah.
You gotta smell it first because it smells really good.
Yeah.
And after that you drink it, it tastes pretty good. Good, right? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all the sample teas that I have to show you for today. So maybe next time if I come on another show, I can show you a whole different selection.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Thanks a lot, eh?
Yeah. No problem.
All right.
No problem.
Yeah. Well, I had a good time. Learned a lot today.
Yeah. Don't worry. Next time, if I'm ever back on the show or whatever, I'm gonna bring a bunch of my collection, everything at home.
All right. Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. That's all we got for tonight, folks. Have a good night. Get home safe. Don't forget to come back on the show on Monday night. All right. Good night, guys.
I'm too crazy.
Tonight was actually a pretty good show, right? Like, got sort of weird, but
Yeah.
But like, whoa! Yo, look!
You're getting crazy.
What the hell? Today's show was pretty weird. Like it was nice. Like it was a good experience and all, but then
I'm getting crazy.
Holy crap! Guy's pretty weird. Like
Yeah, it seems like he's really
obsessed with tea.
yes.
Yeah. All right.
So,
yeah.
well, any last conclusion of this video?
It was a fun show.
Thanks
Thanks again, Miss, for watching this video.
Yeah, so basically, this is our journal number 2. Try something new, and we decided to try the different types of teas. The only one that we've actually tried is oolong tea at dim sum restaurants.
Yeah, we actually didn't even try. Like, to be honest, this whole thing started with Adrian and I. Like, I started off being like the whole bubble tea store thing was actually real. I actually thought about it, and Adrian was with me at the bubble tea store, and then I was asking him if we should do this for the journal number 2, and I don't know. I thought about it, and we sort of made this a group project. So I thought it was reasonable for us to try 2 things new instead of 1. So we actually did make this video. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Live talk show.
Like a live talk show. Yeah, we've never done this before. But yeah, we actually had a lot of fun. Once again, thanks for actually watching the video all the way to the end, cause I don't know, yeah, but trust me, just keep on watching all the way to the point where this video stops. There's a lot more to come, right? Yeah. Thanks, Miss. We actually had a friend of ours that actually this recorded pretty late at night, and he's losing sleep because of this, so gotta give him credit for it. He's actually my friend Edward. He was actually the cameraman throughout this whole entire video, and he also did the advertisement. You saw it.
Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride, like 3-6.
See, we have our special guest, Edward Lin. Please give him a round of...
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh my god!
What? This is the Acca Show!
Hi, today we're trying different types of teas for journal number 2. Try something new. And we have a special guest.
Edward Lin.
Woo! Hey,
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you.
Oh, interesting,
interesting.
Really interesting. So, Edward, tell me about all these different types of tea.
So, well, I own my own tea shop just down the street, and today I brought in different types of teas. I brought the special oolong tea, the passion herbal infusion, apple cinnamon.
Alright, so, how exactly did you present to you
Are we starting?
this obsession with tea?
Well, it all happened, just one day. One day. Well, basically, I started off at working in a tea shop, and...
And we're back on House of Fire show. Here's our guest.
Oh my god!
House of Fire!
Yeah, this is a host.